You're restoring me piece by piece.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come in here and just share a very short dream that I had this morning. I woke up around 4 to feed my baby, and then I just couldn't go to sleep, and I was laying right here on my couch, and I was just thinking about everything that's going on in the world, you know. And then I woke up, and then I remember very vividly seeing this dream. It was very short, and before that I was like, God, give me a dream. Speak to me, because I know God speaks to me through dreams. And I said, God, speak to me through my dreams. Okay, speak to my mind, to my heart, to my soul. And believe it or not, this is what I had. I believe this dreaming as a warning dream. It's very short, and I know a lot of you probably have heard it, probably even seen videos of people, you know, talking about this. And it's, for me, it felt like we were, I don't know where we were. It was just me, my brother. He's 22 now, but when I left my country, he was about 11. So in the dream, he looked like he was 11. And it was me, him, and a lot of other people lined up waiting to receive food. But somehow on my left, I saw a supermarket, and I'm like, oh, there's people going there. And to get into the supermarket, there were these things, like, you know, when you have to go here in New York, when you have to go to the subway, down the subway, you have to swipe your card, and it's like these metal thingies around where you cannot cross until you swipe. But with this one, we didn't have to swipe. It was just like we were using our hands. I don't know what that means, but I just remember I went through. I didn't have to put my hand nowhere. I just went through with my brother, and we went to inside the supermarket, but it was empty. There was nothing on the shelves. There was nothing. And it was smaller than your typical big supermarket, you know, like a big Walmart. This was a food supermarket. It was not your typical ones. It was very, very, like as if it had been cut in half, and the shelves were just empty. There was nothing. So I told my brother, oh wow, well, we better go on the other side and just wait there. It was longer, but we had to wait because people were getting food. And it felt like the supermarket side was more like the modern, it had a modern look from the outside. You know, you had to like just cross, you didn't have to swipe your card or nothing, but it was empty. On this side where the people were waiting, the people just looked very poor, ruggedy, like their clothes were like really old. I don't remember seeing anyone else besides me and my brother and my cousin, who was pregnant. She's in my country, in the dream she was pregnant. So when I woke up this morning, I thought of her, and I was like, I wonder if she already gave birth, because I remember in reality she was pregnant. And last night when I texted her this morning, right after I had the dream, I texted her and I said, hi, how are you doing? Have you given birth yet? Because I had a dream last night of you. You had a big belly, you were pregnant still. And she's like, as a matter of fact, I gave birth last night. And so she sent me a picture of her, a little baby. And I was like, oh my God, look at this. But even before she was pregnant, I had a dream that she was pregnant. Before she told me she was pregnant, I had a dream too. She was pregnant, and I had a dream that she was gonna have a boy. And my dream came true. 4 months after, when I told her that I had a dream and that she was gonna have a boy, she was already 4 months pregnant. So that was in spring. That's really weird. Not weird, but I'm just saying, I believe the dream that I had has to do with famine. I don't know if we're entering into a famine season. That could even mean like spiritually, You know, like that could be that could be people going through a famine spiritually or physically. I know there's a lot of people talking about preparing, you know, because it's gonna get worse in the next 2 months or 3 as we enter this election or this winter season. It's going to get worse for people, so prepare. My suggestion, my message is that if you are a mom, you have babies, go get your milk, get what you need, get what you need, not to hoard. I am not suggesting anyone goes out there and hoards food or things. Get what you need. If you need a formula, if you need milk, things that last, I'm talking about like powder, yes, go ahead and get it for your baby. Get diapers, get because I remember in March there were moms on Facebook that were crying, saying, I have no diapers for my newborn, I have no formula, because people started to hoard it. Not just toilet paper, people started to hoard everything, and that's wrong. I suggest you go get what you need. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But don't overdo it, don't hoard it so it goes bad. Get things that last. Stuff in cans, ramen noodle, stuff that has a long shelf life, yes, that lasts long. Believe it or not, that's an Amazon truck all day long. So I don't know whether we're entering a whether we're entering a physical famine. I believe in US there's plenty of food, and there's a lot of food that people waste. It could also be a dream with a spiritual meaning. If it is with a spiritual meaning, I already think that people, because of the COVID, because of things that have been going on, I believe people are spiritually hungry, and it's a type of hunger where it's famine that you can't find food. There's a verse in the Bible where it says, seek God while he can be found. And in this country, God has been taken out of schools. Our churches are shut right now. Some of them are open with limited participation. There's so much going on that has pushed God away, okay? People don't realize that the more you push God away, your soul is going to get hungrier and hungrier and hungrier for him. And you're going to search for God in different ways, in different places, and he is not going to be found in those places. God can only be found through Jesus in his word, okay? We can only go to him through Jesus. We can only know God and hear from him through his word. But if you shut God down, shut him out of your life, your soul is going to be hungry. You're going to keep searching for that food that your soul needs, and only God, only Jesus can satisfy our soul. And until we have Jesus in our heart, our soul will be in a famine. We will be hungry, and we'll look for ways, whether it's on food, drugs, cigarette, alcohol, whatever might be out there that you might think that can fill that, can feed your soul. You're still just gonna want to keep going, because nothing will satisfy your hunger like God. Okay, so I hope that you take this dream as a warning, whether it's to prepare for a physical famine. Even if it never happens, I hope it never happens. It's good to have grocery in your house. It's good to have extra, even if it's grocery or things that you need. Don't hoard it, but it's good to have extra. Like if you have a container of rice, have another one. If you have a bag of potatoes, have another one. Onions, flour, things that have a long life shell. But then if you want to take this dream as a spiritual, in a spiritual way, seek God. Okay, seek God. Invite Jesus into your heart, and He only can quench your thirst, can satisfy your soul. Okay, that's in a famine. Nothing else, no one else. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it blesses you and encourages you to take things seriously, because we are living in very serious times, very trying times, and where we might be growing weary, whether it's mentally, physically, or spiritually, or emotionally. Just remember that God is there. All He wants is for us to open our mouth and invite Him, okay? And He will show up. All right? Be blessed. Bye.